please. I'm going to ask IT to begin the live stream on the CUCF webpage. Okay, are we good? Yeah, okay. I call the meeting of the City University Construction Fund to order, noting the presence of a quorum. Assembly member Seawright is participating via video conference to a significant event that prevents her from being physically present. Trustee Seawright will be counted towards a quorum. We will take up the following items for approval. Action items. Item 1 is the approval of the minutes of September 17th, 2025 meeting of the fund, number 2455. I move the approval of item 1. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. Item 2 is a resolution to authorize construction for the athletic facility and ADA upgrades at Medgar Evers College, number 2456. I now call on Executive Director Mohammed Atalia to provide further background on this item.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Athletic Center and ADA upgrades project at Medgar Evers includes renovations and new construction to improve accessibility, modernize facilities, and bring approximately 35,000 square feet of space in the building into a state of good repair. Components of the upgrades include renovating ADA-compliant bathrooms, a new 6,400 square feet fitness center, and training room with new equipment and locker rooms. There will be additional upgrades to the plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems. Construction is anticipated to commence in January 2026 and be substantially completed by July 2027. The program management agreement requires DASNY to comply with and report on the applicable MWBE and SDVOB goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. I move the approval of item 2. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Questions, concerns? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Pardon me? I'm sorry.
Sorry, crowd noise. Aye for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, motion carries unanimously. Item 3 is a resolution to authorize infrastructure upgrades at LaGuardia Community College, number 2457. I now call on Executive Director Mohammed Atalia to provide further background on this item.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. LaGuardia College Center 3 building was constructed in 1913. It is a 9-story building, over 800,000 square feet facility, acquired by CUNY in 1996. It currently houses classrooms, faculty, and administrative offices, cafeteria, and student spaces on floors 1 to 4 and floor 7. To support future expansions and growth, to use the underutilized spaces on floors 5 and 6, the building infrastructure must be upgraded to accommodate increased loads and modernize the entire system. This would include upgrades to the cooling system, HVAC, electrical, fire system, and finishings, bringing a considerable part of the building into a state of good repair. The project is anticipated to commence in November 2025 and be substantially completed by July 2027. DASNY will comply with and report on the applicable MWBE and SDVOB goals. Thank you.
Thank you. I move the approval of item 3. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Yes,
I have a
Senator,
quick question.
please.
What is the space down, what is it, floors 5 and 6? What is it going to be used for?
Floors 5 and 6 that will be renovated.
Well, you said that was an undeveloped area of the building.
That is correct. These spaces right now, Senator, is not utilized, and is being used for storage and unoccupied space. The university have received a good donation from a donor for a substantial amount of value to renovate that space for additional classrooms and labs. Sorry?
Career Center too.
Career Center? Yeah, and Career Center. So, but in order to renovate that space for that new use and to make use of the additional donation, the actual infrastructure of the building need to be upgraded, as we explained, including the elevators, the heating, the HVAC systems, the electrical, in order to make that space usable and to be able to utilize the donation.
I think it's a great idea that we expand the opportunities for community colleges, particularly since the state has put in a number of programs, the free tuition for people between the ages of 25 and 55 in areas that are growing in terms of workforce development. So, and LaGuardia is such a wonderful institution. I'm delighted to support this.
Okay, thank you, Senator. Any further discussions? Okay, I'm going to call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. Item 4 is a resolution to authorize construction for Queens Hall Library renovation at Queens College, 2458. I now call on Executive Director Mohammed Atalia to provide further background on this item.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Queens Hall Library renovation will bring to a state of good repair and modernize approximately about 22,000 square feet of library space and also underutilized space on the lower level and first floor to house new office suites, staff support areas, and related functions. This will allow us to vacate a currently leased space and shift to an underutilized space at that location at the college and bring it up to state of good repair. So these current spaces are in leased space outside the campus. So renovating that space, again, will bring it to a state of good repair and will allow and save the university the fund that being paid to lease that additional space. The phased schedule for the project will ensure that the lower level will be available for occupancy ahead of full completion, allowing tenants to vacate leased spaces before the July 31st, 2026 lease expiration. Construction is anticipated to commence in November 2025 and be substantially completed by September 2026. CUCF will be managing the project and will comply with and report on the applicable MWBE and SDVOB goals.
Okay, thank you. I move the approval of item 4. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Is this part of the Rosenthal Library, or is this a separate building?
That's a separate area, Senator.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a separate area,
A separate area. It's not part of the Rosenthal Library,
not part of the
which is
big.
relatively new.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. I'm going to ask for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none,
I'm
motion.
going to abstain.
Yeah, certainly, I'm
I'm
sorry.
abstaining, Rebecca.
She's abstaining. Thank you. Appreciate that, Rebecca. Okay, you have that noted?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 5 is a resolution to authorize construction for a library expansion Phase 2 at LaGuardia Community College, number 2459. I now call on Executive Director Mohammed Atalia to provide further background on this item.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This project aims to modernize the library space and upgrade the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems for the E building to support the library expansion and renovation. This project also includes demolition and reconstruction of walls, installing new EDA compliant restrooms, replacing windows and lighting, and upgrade HVAC and life safety systems. This work will bring about 26,000 square feet of space and its supporting infrastructure to a state of good repair. The project is anticipated to commence on November 2026 and be substantially completed by June 2027. CUCF will manage the project and will comply with and report on the applicable MWBE and SDVEB goals. And the project is jointly funded by the city and the state 50-50.
Thank you. Thank you, Vice Chancellor. I move the approval of item 5. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. All opposed? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Motion carries unanimously. All right, report of the chair. The next meeting of the fund is scheduled for Wednesday, December 17th at 2 p.m. Okay. With no more items on the agenda, I move to adjourn this meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No. The meeting is adjourned.
Great.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thank
your
you.
time and service.